On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Arizona Cardinals. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And away we go in Glendale. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
19 tight. Go.
Throwing on their first play. Forced out to his right. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
It's caught by Harrison, and they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner, and the call to go for it pays off.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They give on second to Benson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Third down, give to Brown. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he...
And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safety call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Judkins running between the tackles. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He's going for it himself. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you continue. You've worked on it all week.
He's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Browns finish off their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the Browns start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 37 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
That plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw now. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Has some room to work. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals break the tie here in the 1st. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive start to the quick throw left. Incomplete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. We've set it down from the 37. First down, play action. Buying some time right. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Ready to go with the second quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Quarterback on here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
60 Bison. Here we go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Okay, ready?
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd.
Come on, come on.
Pass play coming here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Turning to Benson on third. He puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. They've got fourth down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The kick by McLaughlin is good, and they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He takes it down to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards into that play as well as a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
And the Browns first down.
Handoff now to Judkins. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. The one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go, set.
Throwing off the play fake. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Judkins up the middle. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones in them out to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Back to throw. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short. Arizona goes ahead and calls it its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get some late points and the lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Working now from the gun. He's got a man left. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes, and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off, man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Throwing now on 1st down. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it, and he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Flush out now to his left. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
One final shot before the half. He's got it downfield near the edge. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Motion man sent left. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running this is Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
That's another Browns first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19 Lions.
They'll throw, third and long. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Now Judkins. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
He dodged the tackle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here he goes, third and long. Brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's go.
Line up the design keeper. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Hey, Kate, you were out there with me on the West Coast, and I was spoiled and you were spoiled. When we watch that Legion of Boom, we watch two of the best safeties in the game, Cam and Earl, bringing the pain, bringing the heat, bringing tackles just like that for significant losses.
The left side finds Fannin. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Let's go.
Putting a receiver in motion. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success. And the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns. You can take those 3 points as well.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up bad, I end up. You just so type. Fake up your type. like a soft fight.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready, set.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the 2nd half with some needed points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Hits the 20. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and
oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Browns have it as he records the first interception of his young career. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now throw to start the drive. Left side in the hands of McBride. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
you know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Benson once more. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here we go. Here we go.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Pass play on 1st and goal. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's got it. lost a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Pass play now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6.
Trap 60. Hawk 70. 19 Lions.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And oh, he got it. Interception. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Intercepted by the Browns. It's a turnover on down.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. This play's a design wrong. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Headed out right. Complete beyond the marker. He's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He takes off with it. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Browns moments away from a 2-0 start. 2nd and 3 now. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
From the gun, Judkins. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. So we'll read, they'll give it to Simpson. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. A back who can show off his wheels.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Of all the players out there, right, the coach on the field, the quarterback, well, he's got to know that play was dead in the water. At that point, just minimize the loss. Can't be tackled that far behind the line.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And great try at that first down.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
6-yard line.
Here's a design run. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Glendale.